I've always wanted to experience a different culture that's completely different to Australian culture, where they don't speak English and even the food is different. And I would love, just to see how you would even go into a restaurant and order if you don't speak the language. I think that would be really interesting.
My favourite holiday would probably be to Fiji, because the people there are so nice, and there's a really good culture and so much good food and places to go and people to see, and the weather's always really lovely.
My favourite holiday was going to New Zealand during winter time. I just love New Zealand, so similar to Australia, but also purely because it's so different. The people, the natives, the Māori people, I just love the environment.
My favourite holiday that I've ever been on was to Israel, and I loved Israel because of the historical aspects of it, learning about different places that are pretty integral to society and culture, not just in the Western world, but all over.
The best holiday I've ever been on was my family and some friends. We flew on an aeroplane to Thailand, and we got on a catamaran boat and we sailed all throughout the different islands in Thailand.
My favourite holiday was in New Zealand because I got to spend 2.5 weeks with my mum and sister, and I got to see all the beautiful hills and slopes in New Zealand.
Wow! The worst holiday I've ever been on was to Turkey, because we actually got stuck in Turkey. We couldn't go anywhere. We had to stay in a hotel that the airline gave us, but we couldn't actually leave. We couldn't go into Turkey and explore.
My worst holiday would probably be to Coffs Harbour in New South Wales, because there wasn't much to do there and our accommodation wasn't the best, and it was just a weird feeling about the place.
My worst holiday, on the other hand, was when I went to Bali. I got Bali belly when I was there, and I was sick for the whole 2 weeks I was there, and I was in and out of my head in a bucket and everything.
The worst holiday I've ever been on was I went to my friend's beach house up in the north coast of New South Wales in Australia, and it rained the whole time.
My worst holiday was to Australia's capital, Canberra, because there's no beaches, a very small city, and not a lot to do and see there.
Wow!
My dream holiday would be to go to America and see all the states and the diversity of the people, especially because a lot of my friends live in America and I would love to meet them all.
My dream holiday would be to go to America and travel all over, go from the west coast to the east coast, see things like the great beaches, the Grand Canyon, all those sorts of things, and then even visit some theme parks and some of the iconic places all over America.
I would really, really love to go somewhere in Europe, anywhere, somewhere in Scandinavia. I love Scandinavia. Everything about Europe interests me. I would love just to go to Sweden, Norway, Finland, because they just interest me, and I just want to see how the difference is there and what it is truly like. But I also would love to go to Germany.
My dream holiday would be to go to France to see the Eiffel Tower and Le Louvre, or to Canada and go skiing at the slopes.